Hello everyone, this is Brian from Shooter Soups and Sauces, and today we're going to do a two-parter. The two-parter is going to be a pesto, and then we're going to convert it into a pesto sauce from the Alfredo sauce I made the other day. We're going to serve it with tortellinis, and I'm going to plate up a couple of plates for you. One's going to be with tomatoes and bruschetta, and then of course the other is going to be with the tortellinis. It'll be a 5-cheese tortellini with the pesto sauce. So let me go ahead and start that for you. What we're going to start with is we're going to throw everything into the food processor. I'm going to start with about 3 cups of basil and a little bit of parsley. So we're going to have to drop this in there. Put the lid on. We're going to give it a couple nice pulses. That way we can chop it up. Give it a little chop. And then instead of using pine nuts, I like to use almonds because almonds are a little bit cheaper than pine nuts. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to add the almonds, and we roasted them. So there's got a nice roast to them. Roast your almonds a little bit. Put a little bit of oil. You're going to add half the almonds. There was 2 cups there. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. It's extra virgin olive oil, about a 1/4 cup. Put the lid on again. Give it another fry. Chop it up really nice. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. You know what you're looking for. It's starting to chop up. We're going to add the Parmesan. We're going to add some roasted garlic. And we're going to add a little bit of roasted red pepper I had left over. I wanted to just go ahead and use it up and put a little extra flavor in the pesto itself. I'm going to add that in. It's about 4 cloves of garlic. We have about a tablespoon of kosher salt, Parmesan cheese. I just went ahead and used some flaked Parmesan because we're going to grind it up anyway. We're going to add some lemon, about a tablespoon. And we're going to go ahead and finish it off. We're going to add the rest of the olive oil. Altogether is about 2 cups of olive oil that we've used. And like all the other recipes, I will have them online for you so you can view them. We'll go ahead and pulse this up. Give it a nice blend.
What machine are you using there, Brian?
I'm using Professional Ninja. Professional Ninja's a good machine to use. I use Ninja for a lot of different things. But your sauce itself, depending on you, on how smooth you want it, you can go ahead and give it a few more whirls. This is what we have right here as far as the pesto goes. It's got a lot of flavor to it.
It looks good.
I know you can't taste the flavor, but we're going to go ahead and go one more step because I like mine a little smoother. So since I like mine a little smoother, we're going to go ahead and use a stick blender. Some people call them burr mixers, but it's a stick blender made for making your sauces a little bit smoother. Take the stick blender out. This is a good thing to have for your kitchen. Helps smooth out your sauces, helps you with your soups. And then of course something like this. Right now, a lot of people would like that texture of the pesto. I just want mine just a little bit smoother than that. So, we'll take this stick blender, which is a Cuisinart, and we're just going to give it a couple little whirls, and I can show you right here. I'm just going to whip it around a little bit. See, just wanted a little bit smoother than what it originally was. And you can have it chunkier if you'd like. It's up to you. This is what we have right here. Just so you know. You have a nice texture. Let's plate this up really quick with a few tomatoes.
What is that bread?
This is the bruschetta. Now we're going to take some of this pesto, and you can take just a spoon, put a little bit there, a little bit on the next one, drop some on the plate. What we're going to do is we're going to add some tomatoes to it as well. Okay? So this way,
about a tablespoon each.
yeah, about a tablespoon each. We'll go ahead, put that, drop for your tomatoes, that way you have some flavor on the bottom. And we're going to put a little bit across the top. Okay? Just a touch of salt across the top of it. Now you have a little appetizer. You can start with, just go ahead and put a little bit of olive oil on your bruschetta and put it in the broiler for a few minutes. It's just simple. You can put cheese on there if you'd like, a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Just take a little bit of fresh Parmesan, just a little bit of Reggiano Parmesan. Go ahead and sprinkle it across the top. And you give a little bit extra. Alright?
Looks good.
We'll go ahead and you can serve that to your friends and family, a little bit of wine. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to do the tortellini. We're going to toss a little pesto. Like I said, the Alfredo is actually from the other day when I did that sauce for you guys. And I don't like to waste anything, so I figure since I'm doing pesto anyway, that we can go ahead and cook up the tortellinis. Take some of this Alfredo we had. Add a little bit of a bite from the garlic, a little bit of taste from the roasted red peppers themselves. Get that pan hot. Don't do this at home, you might burn your hand a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, take just a couple of ladlefuls of the Alfredo. Alright, this way we can get it started. So we'll take like 3. And I'll show you as I go. Go ahead and throw some of the pesto in there, a couple tablespoons. Mix it up. And we'll bring this to a slight boil before we, as you can see, you have your pesto. We'll bring this to a slight boil. And then we'll add the tortellinis, and we'll add a little bit more pesto sauce or pesto to it. So I'm going to make enough for 2. Right now I'm using about a pound of tortellinis.
Where'd you get your tortellinis?
Got my tortellinis from Costco. Costco is the best place to go if you'd like to spend $200. I call that place my $200 store. You can't leave there unless you spend $200. That's a plus. The pesto's coming to a boil. Throw some of these tortellinis in there. Throw about half of them in there.
See?
Alright. Give it a top. Depending on how much pesto you like, it's up to you. You can add more, you can add less. All depends on you. How much you like basil and garlic. Always like color in my food. You can see the pesto blended really nice with the Alfredo. You have your tortellinis. And put them on a plate just like that. You put a little salad if you like. 2 people, 2 plates, and you'll still have some left over. So you figure this will feed up to 4 people, depending how much tortellini you like to eat. I love tortellini, so I'm good. Just do it like that. Like I said, I like color, a little bit of roasted pepper across the top. A little bit of color for you. We have our a little bit of just a touch more Parmesan cheese on top. There we go. Now you have the 2-part video. You have the pesto converted into the pesto sauce. You have the pesto that you can make a little appetizer out of with your bruschetta, your Roman tomatoes, a little bit of salt, Parmesan, and you have your tortellinis, 5 cheese tortellini with Alfredo from the other day that I went ahead and converted into the pesto. Smells good, looks good. Like I said, I know you can't taste it because it's a video, but it's really good. So until next time, this is Brian from Shooter Soups and Sauces. Hope to see you soon. And don't forget, give me a big thumbs up. Follow me. The more posts, the better. Comments are great. Thank you. Have a great day.